Right now, as I'm filming this, I didn't go to work today. I didn't clock in anywhere. And yet, somewhere out there, money is quietly landing in my accounts. From a course I recorded 8 months ago, from an app one never touch anymore, from a video that's still getting views while I sleep. That's not luck. That's not some scammy, get rich quick nonsense. That's passive income. And in 2025, thanks to AI, blockchain, and a dozen new platforms, it's more accessible than it's ever been in human history. I recently went through this insanely detailed guide called Secrets of Passive Income in 2025, and honestly, it broke down almost every single method I personally use, plus a few I hadn't even thought of. So today, I'm walking you through 18 real, systematic passive income strategies, one by one, exactly the way this book laid them out. No fluff, no buy my course nonsense at the end, just the actual playbook. Grab a notebook, let's get into it. Before we dive in, here's the mindset shift you need to make. Old school passive income used to mean things like buying a rental property or stuffing money into a savings account and waiting. Slow, capital heavy, boring. 2025 is different. We now have three massive forces working in our favor. Artificial intelligence, automating work that used to take teams of people, blockchain and Web3, creating entirely new asset classes and income streams that didn't exist 10 years ago. And platform economies, Etsy, Shopify, Substack, YouTube, app marketplaces, infrastructure that lets one person run what used to require a whole company. Combine those three and you get income streams that are genuinely low maintenance, scalable, and in a lot of cases, startable with very little money. Let's go strategy by strategy. First way is AI-powered automated income. The first pillar is simply letting AI do the heavy lifting. This shows up in 5 different places. Content creation. Tools that write articles, generate video scripts, produce voiceovers, and even edit footage mean a single creator can run what used to need a whole studio. Set the system up once, and it just keeps producing. E-commerce. Platforms like Shopify and Amazon FBA now bake AI directly into pricing, inventory, and demand prediction. Pair that with print on demand, where a third party handles production and shipping, and you've got a store that runs itself in the background. Investing. Robo-advisors build and rebalance your portfolio for you. AI trading bots execute strategies around the clock, even in crypto markets, without you staring at charts all day. Digital marketing. Chatbots handle customer questions, automated email sequences nurture leads, and AI analytics tell you exactly what's converting, all while you're doing literally anything else. Digital products and courses. AI helps design templates, write code snippets, and even generate stock assets that you sell once and collect royalties on forever. Same logic applies to online courses on platforms like Udemy. Record it once, and it earns as long as it stays relevant. The common thread across all 5 is this. You build the system, you supervise it occasionally, and the income keeps flowing without you being chained to it. Second way is subscription models for niche content. Next up, and this one is personally one of my favorites, subscription-based niche content. Platforms like Patreon and Substack completely flip the old media model. You don't need millions of followers anymore. You need a small, dedicated audience willing to pay monthly for content that speaks directly to their interests, whether that's writing, art, niche, research, or specialized tutorials. The beauty of this model is predictability. Instead of chasing one-time sales, you build recurring monthly revenue. A few hundred loyal subscribers paying $5 or $10 a month adds up to a genuinely stable income floor, and it compounds every single month. You don't lose subscribers. Third way is monetizing your data securely. Here's one most people have never even considered: monetizing your own personal data through decentralized platforms. Instead of tech giants quietly profiting off your browsing habits, location data, and preferences for free, decentralized data marketplaces let individuals control and sell access to their own anonymized data directly, with blockchain providing transparency and security over who's using it and how. It's a smaller, more technical stream, but it represents where privacy-first passive income is heading. You own the asset. You decide who gets paid for it. Fourth way is Metaverse land and NFT royalties. Welcome to Web3 real estate. Metaverse land rentals and NFT royalties let creators and investors earn from virtual property and digital collectibles. Buy virtual land in a Metaverse platform, and you can rent it out to businesses or creators, hosting events, stores, or experiences, collecting recurring payments just like a landlord, minus the physical building. On the NFT side, royalty structures mean creators can earn a percentage every single time their digital asset resells on the secondary market, income that keeps trickling in long after the original sale. Then, fifth way is selling digital templates and business frameworks. This one's beautifully simple. Create digital templates or business frameworks once. Sell them infinitely. Think resume templates templates, financial planning spreadsheets, social media content calendars, Notion productivity systems, or business plan frameworks for startups. You build it once with real expertise, upload it to a marketplace like Etsy, Gumroad, or Creative Market, and every download after that is close to pure profit. No inventory, no shipping, no reprints. Then, sixth way is micro SaaS without coding. If someone told you 5 years ago that you could build and sell software without knowing how to code, you'd have laughed. Now it's real, thanks to no code and low code tools. Micro SaaS means small, focused software tools, solving one specific problem for a niche audience. A scheduling tool for yoga studios, an inventory tracker for small Etsy sellers, that kind of thing. Platforms like Bubble, Glide, and Zapier let non-developers build functional apps and charge monthly subscriptions for access. Small user base, recurring revenue, minimal ongoing maintenance once it's stable. Then, seventh way is fractional ownership of high-value assets. Not everyone can afford a rental property, a piece of fine art, or a share of a private jet outright. Fractional ownership platforms solve that by letting you buy a small percentage stake in high-value assets alongside other investors. You get proportional income, rental yield, appreciation, dividends based on your ownership share without needing the full capital or the management headache. It's democratized access to asset classes that used to be reserved for the ultra-wealthy. Eighth way is YouTube automation channels. Now, here's one close to home: building a scalable, automated YouTube channel. This is the faceless channel model. You don't need to be on camera. You outsource or automate scripting, voiceover, and editing, and focus your own time on strategy, topic selection, thumbnails, and optimization. Once a channel builds momentum, ad revenue, sponsorships, and affiliate income keep flowing from a back catalog of videos that continue getting views long after you've moved on to the next one. It's genuinely one of the most scalable passive income engines out there because content compounds instead of expiring. Ninth way is renting out bandwidth and storage. This is the one people are always shocked by. You can rent out your unused bandwidth, storage, or computing power through decentralized platforms. Your device has spare capacity sitting idle most of the day. Networks built on this idea let you contribute that unused bandwidth or storage to a decentralized system, supporting things like content delivery or distributed cloud storage, and pay you for it. It's low effort, genuinely passive, and it's one of the more set it and forget it streams on this entire list. 10th way is automating affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing has been around forever, but the automation layer is what makes it passive in 2025. Automating affiliate marketing with content means building evergreen content, blog posts, comparison guides, YouTube reviews that ranks or performs well long term, embedding affiliate links throughout, and letting AI tools handle campaign optimization, audience targeting, and performance tracking. Once that content is live and ranking, every click and conversion becomes income. You didn't have to actively chase that day. The 11th way is digital course resale and licensing. If you already have a skill worth teaching, don't stop at just selling your own course once. Monetize it through resale rights and licensing. This means creating a course or resource and licensing it out, letting other creators, coaches, or platforms redistribute it under agreed terms, often for a licensing fee or revenue share. Your knowledge becomes an asset that earns from multiple channels simultaneously, instead of being locked to just your own audience. 12th way is strategies for a volatile economy, with inflation, currency swings, and market unpredictability being the norm rather than the exception. This chapter is about building passive income resilient to a volatile global economy. The core idea is diversification across asset types and geographies, combining income streams denominated in different currencies, spreading investments across both traditional assets and newer digital ones, and prioritizing income sources that aren't tightly correlated with any single market's ups and downs. The goal isn't to predict the next crash, it's to build a portfolio of income streams that keeps performing regardless of what any one market does. 13th way is low maintenance print on demand. Back to something more approachable. Print on demand product ideas that require almost no ongoing effort. You design once, a t-shirt graphic, a mug design, phone case artwork, upload it to a platform that handles printing, packing, and shipping, and every sale after that requires zero manual involvement from you. The key to making this genuinely passive rather than a part-time job is picking evergreen niches and letting automation tools handle the operational side entirely, rather than constantly hand managing orders. 14th way is green energy investments. Sustainability meets passive income here. Profiting from green energy investments covers things like solar farm, crowdfunding, community solar programs, and green energy bonds, letting individual investors buy into renewable energy energy projects and earn a share of the returns as those projects generate and sell power. It's a slower moving, more traditional style passive income stream, but it's growing fast as demand for clean energy accelerates, and it lets your money work towards something bigger than just your own bank account. 15th way is influencer collaboration tools. Even without being an influencer yourself, you can profit from the creator economy. Leveraging influencer collaboration tools and platforms means connecting brands with creators or building tools, marketplaces, and matchmaking platforms that facilitate those partnerships and earning fees, commissions, or platform revenue from every collaboration that happens through your system. 16th way is crowdsourcing creative projects. This one's for the creative crowd. Crowdsourcing creative projects while retaining rights means using platforms to fund creative work, music, art, writing, design through community backing, while structuring deals so you retain ownership or royalty rights on the finished product. That means every time the finished project gets used, licensed, or resold, income keeps flowing back to the original creator long after the crowdfunding campaign itself has wrapped up. 17th way is domain name portfolios. One of the oldest tricks in the digital world, still very much alive. Building a diversified portfolio of domain names. You research and acquire domain names with strong future potential, emerging keywords, brandable names, industry-specific terms. Hold them and either sell them later at a premium or lease them out to businesses that need them. It's a low-maintenance, long-game asset class where the work is mostly upfront research and the payoff comes from patience and good timing. 18th way is hyperlocal e-commerce. And to close things out, my personal favorite for anyone just starting with almost no budget, hyperlocal e-commerce. Instead of trying to compete globally, you focus on a specific geographic community, a neighborhood, a town, a city, and offer products or services tailored to that local culture. Think handmade goods inspired by your region or services solving a specific local need. You set it up on platforms like Shopify or Etsy, layer in dropshipping or print on demand so you're not holding inventory. Then optimize for local SEO with location-based keywords, Google business listings, geotag social posts so the right nearby customers find you organically. Because it's hyper-targeted, word of mouth and community trust do a lot of the marketing for you. And because overhead is minimal, often just a laptop and a home workspace, it's one of the most accessible ways to start earning locally. Then scale to nearby regions once the model is proven. So that's the full playbook. 18 ways to build income that doesn't depend on trading every hour of your day for a paycheck. AI-driven automation, subscription content, Web3 assets, no-code software, resource sharing, evergreen content, resilient diversified portfolios, and hyperlocal business models. Here's the honest truth though, and the book itself says this too. None of these are truly zero effort. Every single one requires real upfront work. Building the system, creating the content, setting up the automation, doing the research. What makes them passive is that once that foundation is built, the income keeps flowing with dramatically less ongoing effort than a traditional job. If I had to pick a starting point for most of you watching, start with the one that matches a skill you already have. Good with words, subscription content, or affiliate content, like teaching, digital courses, comfortable with basic e-commerce, print, on, demand, or hyperlocal. Don't try to do all 18 at once. Pick one, build it properly, then stack the next. That's exactly how I built the life I'm living right now. One stream at a time until they added up to something that actually replaced a full-time income. If this broke things down for you, let me know in the comments which strategy you're starting with. I read every single one. And if you want me to go deeper into any of these 18 full step-by-step platform by platform, tell me which one. And that's the next video. See you in the next one.